Hello, Nathan Adlin here with the 2014 Buick Verano, and I have a question for you. Do you think America has figured out how to build a proper entry-level premium small car? The answer may surprise you, coming up next on the Fast Lane Car. Yes, there's no doubt it's a Buick. I mean, just look at it. The waterfall grille, these useless ports, it screams Buick. Unfortunately, with a car that has this much power and this much performance, I kind of wish it didn't scream Buick. I kind of wish it screamed fun, too. Now, I'm not saying the Buick Verano is ugly. It's not. It's a handsome little car. It's not necessarily the most stylish amongst all of the vehicles it competes against. I personally think that some of the cars built by Ford, perhaps the MKZ, maybe they have a little bit more of a styling flair, but I still think that this one is more proportionate in terms of its design, except for this. These chrome strips, eyebrows over the tail lamps. It's not slap-worthy, unfortunately. .250 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque. This 2-liter is direct injected and has a sweet little turbocharged power plant that just absolutely works the best out of any car in its class. I'm not kidding. And it's hooked up to a 6-speed automatic transmission. There is a 6-speed manual available, but the 6-speed automatic transmission, believe it or not, is probably the better transmission with this vehicle. And guess what? Around corners, it zings. I never thought I'd be saying this about a GM product other than, say, Cadillac, but the place this car really shines, other than that fantastic engine, right here at the interior. Beautifully made. Beautifully made. Lots of little buttons here. I think it would confuse certain owners of a certain age. I took 5 minutes finding the starter button. I thought it would be round and large, but it's not this, and it's not this, it's this. And it's a lot like the trunk button. See that? Yeah? So, push the brake, push this. Not too bad. But once again, a lot of buttons here. All the way down. And I think, especially these down here, they take your eye off the road while you're driving. There are almost no cheap, typical American materials. Even the places where I put my arms, and I value that, are soft and feel like they're quality. They didn't overdo it on the fake-looking wood. They didn't overdo it on carbon fiber or any of that other crap. They made it very pleasant and very mature. And at the same time, it's an interior that's comfortable. It's a place that I like spending time in. Granted, the back seat is a little tight. Yeah, I could do better. The EPA estimated MPG for this car is 21 miles per gallon city, 30 miles per gallon highway. So I'm not doing so good, but then again, in this car's defense, I've been driving really hard through Mulholland and other canyons. So that type of acceleration, pushing it through the hills, that's your average. Front seat comfort is pretty good, but wait a minute, I got it. Okay. Back seat, not so much. And I'm sitting behind myself, but this is at maximum length. So I don't think Roman could get back here with his freakishly long legs, but yeah, it's kind of tight. In fact, it's a lot like the Chevy Cruze. Big surprise there, huh? Fortunately, if you're an average sized adult or a child, it's very comfortable back here. The seats are nice and squishy, good leather, decent headroom. 14.3 cubic feet of space, basically roughly the same amount as a Chevy Cruze. Big surprise. Enough space for a small family of 4 to go out for, say, a long weekend. Altogether, it's spacious, but it could use like another foot or 2. Most front-wheel drive cars have more weight over the front end than the rear end. In this case, yes, about 60% of the weight is over the engine. That's okay, as long as you can get used to that when you're driving performance. And this little guy does okay. Granted, there is oversteer when you really push it, but the traction control system, if you leave it alone, and if you're not an ape like me who turned it off a couple times, it'll save your butt. It really will. And going around the corners, you can actually leave it in its manual mode, and it will go up to the rev limiter. It's around 6,500 RPM or so. So it's pretty fun, especially for a Buick. It's not as amazing as the GS is around corners and whatnot, but its overall driving feel, frankly, is pretty good considering what it really is, which is a entry-level premium small car. On the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, I'm giving the 2014 Buick Verano a lease it. It's almost a buy it, but despite the fantastic engine transmission combo and the really good performance, it should get slightly better gas mileage, and frankly the back seat is just a little too tight. Also, sorry, but some of those buttons are just a little too fiddly for me. Otherwise, it's an excellent value. It's a smart car to drive, and it's fun. And fun kind of puts it way above the stratosphere. For the Fast Lane Car, this is Nathan Adlin. See you next time! I just discovered one more problem. Turning radius. It's not very good. What are you gonna do?